Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and today guys I want to show you the remnants of my collection. And I've had a fire sale massacre. What went wrong? What went right? Firstly, let's take a look at the studio. Absolute mess. I was in mental chaos. I had to clear out a few pieces. I couldn't think straight, couldn't think clearly. I was putting things in boxes. I was insane. So it's time to do a little bit of clearance. And look at the beautiful collection here. Most of these pieces here did not make it. That's right, most of these are gone, sold off. And very sad, but for every great man and YouTuber, there's a discount clearance bin. So it's sad. I'm just reminiscing over the pieces that have gone, pieces that have stayed. This was a beautiful point in my collection where I just loved my watches. I loved the boxes. I loved fondling them. I loved caressing them. I loved everything about high-end luxury timepieces. Who would have known Archie would become a madman and has sold most of these pieces off here. Every row here has had two pieces gone. Out of this 9-piece combo family feed, only 3 pieces remain. So let's talk here. Let's have a look at these pieces and see what remains and see what the sentiment is here. Beautiful collection, Arch. This is a collection anyone would be proud of. And I can see a lot of these people here did not survive. The Patek Philippe, the Grand Classique from Patek Philippe. Well, that was saved because it's in Hong Kong. And I got to pick it up. It's getting a service. Just had a service completed. I'm about to jump on a jet plane and pick up my Patek Philippe. So I've got to be honest with you. It hasn't been sold yet. We'll see what happens. We'll just see what the feeling is once I get this back from Hong Kong. So Patek was saved. The IWC. Well, that is currently still mine technically, but it's for sale at Sydney Watch Exchange. It's for sale. The Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 2, and unfortunately it was sold off. This was a minty example. Absolute minty. This is the Heritage 2 with the Tudor movement. New box, new everything. Gone! The Tudor, another victim to the massacre. Completely gone, sold off, and what a mint piece that was indeed. The Reverso, that stays. It currently needs a very expensive service. It's gaining about 5 minutes a week. It needs a service. The Explorer 2 kept. Yes, that's one thing that survived. The Explorer 2. Don't sell Rolex. Don't sell Rolex. Explorer 2. That's so lucky that piece did survive the price massacre. Oh no! The Breguet. The Breguet's gone. It's gone. It's gone to a new customer. Oh, the Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon. Gone. It didn't make it. It's gone to a great fan in Victoria. I must say, that's a classic, iconic piece. ArchieLuxury will be remembered forever for the Man on the Moon. And the Hoya, the Caliber 11. This was the very sexy Steve McQueen. Archie just was not sexy enough. It is gone. It's sold. It's gone. It was sold, and I got to be honest with you. I think that was a regret. That's a mistake. That was a minty, beautiful piece, box papers, everything, and I sold it. I sold it without any hesitation. It sold, and the buyer's remorse is kicking in. I've got to tell you, it's a very, very hard feeling. The buyer's remorse. This collection here, these are 9 of the pieces. There's still more pieces that went. The Panerai that was not actually in this this photo shoot here. That has gone. The Milgauss, well, that's a new addition. That has stayed there. But I gotta tell you, this collection here, it's been massacred. What remains? We've got the Patek Philippe, the Reverso, the Rolex. That's 3 out of 9. That's right, 3 out of 9 pieces. That's a pretty nasty statistics. I've got to be honest with you. I'm really starting to miss that Breguet, that beautiful polished bracelet, the beautiful, the no date feature. It was just such a high-end luxury timepiece for high-end punters, and very sad with the Breguet passing. That is just awful. A few pieces were kept. I got to tell you, my Patek Philippe, the Grand Classique, the World Time 5110. This is actually footage shot when I was flying to Hong Kong to drop it off. This is when I delivered it for service, and you can see it working beautifully here. This will have to be reassessed when I come back to Australia, because it's going to honkers, and I'm not sure if I want to sell it or I want to keep it. What do I want to buy? What do I want to do? It's a Grand Classique. The 5110, I believe, has got the best Guilloche dial known to man. I like the font for the different countries. Everything about the 5110 Patek Philippe World Time is amazing. I just received an offer of 31,500 Australian from a very savvy collector. If he's offering that, it's worth more. Another piece is the Zenith El Primero. Now, I actually had a buyer from Brisbane. He was interested in this piece. He was kicking around a few details, but he became a bit of a pain in the ass, a bit of a pain in the proverbial ass, and he asked for photos of this, photos of that, and I'm just thinking to myself, you know, do I really want to sell the Zenith? So he became a victim of his own smart ass characteristics, and I just decided, that's it. I don't want to sell the Zenith. It's horology. It's historically very significant piece. This is the piece, the first automatic chronograph, when that race in the late 60s, 1969, was on. Okay, maybe Seiko beat them, and maybe the Caliber 11, which the Monaco was famous for, maybe they beat it, but I think this was the best chronograph out of those three major attempts. So that is one piece that I actually reneged. I cancelled. I could not sell it. It's just a piece I love, I worship, I cherish. It's just something that I just couldn't sell it. I backed out of the deal. Even though I had a Brisbane sale all lined up, if I would have kissed his ass a bit more, I could have sold it. I said, no, I'm not selling my Zenith El Primero. So it's a pretty big sell-off. I've backed out of the Zenith sale. But I got to be honest with you, I did sell. I had a massacre of pieces. Pieces went, many pieces went, and I never thought I would sell a lot of these pieces. The Breitling Super Ocean went. The Tudor Black Bay went. The Bregster went. The Hoya Caliber 11. The Man on the Moon. The Man on the Moon Wentus. Wentus Prentice. Rolex stayed. I was very sensible to keep the Explorer 2, and I think the Patek. I'm going to have a think about what do I want to do. I love my Patek Philippe, the Grand Classique from Patek Philippe. It's an interesting mix here. We've got an interesting mix there, but I think the Patek is something I do love. It's a very special brand. I look at photos of the Breitling Super Ocean, and I think, my God, do I miss this piece. The shark mesh bracelet, the beautiful volcanic ash color. Then I look at my Tudor Black Bay, and I think, what the hell was it? Oh, my Omega Speedmaster, Man on the Moon. I love that Omega. Beautiful quality Omega. The Reverso stayed. I could never sell the Reverso, especially with it gaining 5 minutes a week. I've got to get that fixed. So that's certainly not going to be sold. I will be honest there. So yeah, that's something I am keeping. I will get it serviced. And it'll be fine there. I don't have a problem getting pieces serviced, I do it. The Ingenua, well, that's for sale. Sydney Watch Exchange. Go to Sydney Watch Exchange. They're selling my Ingenua. I'm sad, you know, if it doesn't sell, I would gladly bring that back into the collection. The IWC is a beautiful piece. It's a quality piece. It's a piece that I have loved. It's got the in-house movement. This is when IWC was trying to be matching Audemars Piguet on quality, so a very cool piece. Then I look at my Breguet and I just want to cry. I just want to cry. The Bregster, the Breguet just meant so much to me. The coin edging, just the quality, I can't believe it. I look at the Calibre 11 and say, why, Archie? Why the hell did you do that? Why did you sell it off? It was cool. It was amazing. I've got to be honest with you there. Just sad that it's very, very sad that it's sold there, but that's the way it goes. Sad it's gone, but hey, this is the start of a new beginning, So one watch box empties out, another one comes in. I tell you what, that's the sexiest wristwatch. I could have just had that as a one watch collection, the Hoya Calibre 11, but no, Archie had to sell it off. Had to get rid of it, and the seller's remorse, I don't know what I'm going to do. The seller's remorse is kicking in big time, and all I can say is this is what happens when pipers need to be paid. I'm ArchieLuxury. This is a wrap-up of my collection I've sold. Please, guys, like, subscribe, tell your circle-jerking friends, and don't forget, put some comments below. What should I have sold? What shouldn't I have sold? Tell me what you think. Tell me what you feel. I'm ArchieLuxury, and going through very, very hard times. And please, guys, put a few really nasty comments below. Kick a man when he's down. He may not get up again. See you later, fuckers! Can't take my eyes on me. My thoughts on me just grow and grow and grow. I am the best there is. I think that I'm so grand, so grand. Yeah, just gonna have a quick shave. Then I'm jumping on a jet after lunch.
I'm only signing it because it costs nothing. So this is the congratulations to everybody.